All right, Brave Nation, let's meet our next warriors in the Brave CF94 WNC cage. First up, please welcome, representing Team BOUGHANEM and fighting out of Morocco, YOUSSEF Terminator BOUGHANEM!
Ladies and gentlemen, when you are a legend like YOUSSEF BOUGHANEM, you can let the people wait for your arrival. Carrick, we quite simply don't have enough time to detail the legendary achievements of YOUSSEF BOUGHANEM, perhaps the most successful Farang fighter in the history of Muay Thai, a multiple-time world champion in the sport of Muay Thai, a multiple-time stadium champion. This man lost both his parents at 17. He entered into a tournament. He finished second. With that, he won prize money. He moved to Thailand. He slept on gym floors. He slept on the streets with his brother to become an absolute legend. And right now, he is starting from ground zero once again, formerly a legend in Muay Thai, attempting to become a legend in the sport of mixed martial arts. 3-0 as a pro, 2 wins by way of KO or TKO, win-win by way of decision. Questions have to be asked, Kerry. Is he a Muay Thai fighter playing at being an MMA fighter, or is he a fully fledged, well-rounded mixed martial artist?
With every fight we see the latter, we're about to see it. If he wins, Phil, what are the keys to victory? He's got to exploit his vast striking experience. Mix up jabs and straight rights with low leg calf kicks in the traditional dust style, and he's got to employ constant, unpredictable lateral movement.
There you have it. From the mouth of a legend to your ears, ladies and gentlemen, Carrick Jeunesse knows what he is talking about. I want to talk about, I spoke about it in the preamble, slight elephant in the room. He has missed weight 3 times in a row. Is that perhaps coming from Muay Thai where you don't cut a lot of weight? He's not used to these types of weight cuts in MMA, but it's surely something that he'll have to address.
It is indeed, and I think that's exactly it. MMA is very, very heavily weight cut oriented. Muay Thai much less. So I think that's all we're seeing, and I think he'll get better.
And now, we welcome his opponent, representing Fightbox, Athens, Zographou, and fighting out of Greece. Give it up for Dimitris, Scissorhands, MOIROSTSOS!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at Dimitris MOIROSTSOS, professional 1-on-1. In his last fight, he defeated Kostas Angelidis by a second round rear naked choke. He is a 3-time Greek national MMA champion as an amateur. He is a former Pancratian world champion, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, a Pancratian black belt. This is a guy who A lot of people think he's coming in the role of Patsy here. He's just the B-side to this fight, if you will. I said it in the preamble. I believe he is the more well-rounded mixed martial artist. If he implements a fully fledged, well-rounded game, uses strikes to close distance and takedown, I think he could cause one of the biggest upsets we've seen in a very long time.
Well, we're looking here. Brave Nation is a master of pancration. Pancration is a MMA light, if you will. They took the karate approach. Karate and their competitions typically do not strike with full force. There are some exceptions to that now, most notably karate combat and Kyokushin karate. But what are his keys to victory? He sure has to avoid a striking back and forth, establish that clinch, and work for a takedown, and he's got to exploit his opponent's grappling inexperience.
That's exactly what he needs to do. It's pretty much MMA by the numbers if he's to get it down tonight. Takedown, positional control, submit, and he cannot afford to get caught clean on the chin by the multiple-time world champion, the legend, YOUSSEF BOUGHANEM.
Here we go, Brave Nation! This bout is 3 5-minute rounds at a catch weight of 72 kilograms. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 3 wins and no losses. He stands 185 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 73.2 kilograms. Representing Team BOUGHANEM and fighting out of Morocco, give it up for YOUSSEF Terminator and his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional MMA record of 1 win and 1 loss. He stands 180 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 71 kilograms. Representing Fightbox, Athens, Zografo, and fighting out of Greece. Put your hands together for DIMITRIS, Scissorhands, MOIROSTSOS. Your referee is Mr. Murad.
This bout is brought to you by Le Maxime, Geneva's fine dining destination, where taste meets elegance in the heart of the city.
Tail of the tape, you can see BOUGHANEM at 10 years the elder. On paper, it says BOUGHANEM's 6'1". I'm not 100% sure that's correct. Pointing out, this is a catch weight of 72 kilo. YOUSSEF did come in 1.2 over, but let's see if he can put that behind him and make a great impression here tonight. You can already see the stance of BOUGHANEM is a little bit wider than in earlier fights, perhaps adapting and evolving as an MMA fighter.
DIMITRIS, very smart, Brave Nation. He's popping in and out, in and out. This is not the usual style in Muay Thai at all. Throwing something at BOUGHANEM that he's not used to. Constant feinting, constant in and out.
Very much in being contested on the outside. I think the first big shot from the first big leg kick. Oh, even just a whip on that. That's smart from
Phil, that kick hurt.
Good frame off from the Muay Thai man.
Beautiful frame. Would have liked to see a shot after it.
Decent lateral movement from MOIROSTSOS. Another big shot to the middle. That switch kick is lovely.
That is savage. The next one may go to the inner thigh, may go up to the neck, could even go to the temple.
Decent takedown defense from BOUGHANEM. Trying to frame off again.
He's got to frame off that head.
Big takedown. Good use of the wizard though from BOUGHANEM. Needs to get his hands out of the cage.
Needs to get his legs wider apart. There he goes. He's got his running man stance now. Needs to pull up a little bit more in that overhook on that whizzer. Now he needs just a little bit more pummeling. He's got to get a wrist, a frame on the head, and he's out. There it is.
Good job to break away from BOUGHANEM. Oh, beautiful
on the
shot.
attack.
Oh, he's landing some big knees to the body. Beautiful elbow.
Moroccan fire here in the Brave cage.
Needs some work from MOIROSTSOS to break that tie clinch. Oh, tenderizing the body. That is nasty from BOUGHANEM.
Beautiful work on the body.
Trying to get in on the single. Gets his opponent down. Maybe try and work for the back take from here.
There he goes. He wants to frame on that head. He's being cautioned not to hit the back of the head. Imagine a mohawk. Brave Nation, you can't hit there.
There's the takedown completed by MOIROSTSOS.
Not for long. Knees to the body, of course, are legal.
He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. Let's see if he can get in on a heel here.
I believe he's in on that heel. He's just got the wrong part of his forearm. He doesn't have the bony part of the forearm there. He's got the muscle. Those axe kicks to the kidney are legal on the ground. And he's out. The knee line has been broken.
He's back in the position.
Tadashi Garami is all about the knee line. And it was broken. DIMITRIS, scissor hands. A little bit slow coming off that floor.
The corner of BOUGHANEM calling him on forward. MOIROSTSOS looks like he doesn't really want to engage, Carrick.
Yeah, I think it was a liver shot. There was one beautiful hook to the body from the outside. It hurt me just to watch it. That was an illegal, slightly illegal post. You have to keep your fingers pointing up when you post on the head in this sport.
To be
Excuse me, pointing sideways, not up. What we saw there was an up post, but BOUGHANEM's been hit in the eye before.
To be fair, both fighters were doing it. BOUGHANEM was doing it earlier in the round, pulling out with the open hand.
Maybe a check for a cup?
Does the cup come loose, maybe? Or just a loose drawstring, perhaps?
I do not believe that Scissor Hands minds this little break here.
Yeah, I think both fighters were warned about keeping the hands out. He's being warned about grabbing the cage. Should he grab the cage again? Surely that's a point deduction after a stiff warning. MOIROSTSOS trying to get in and out. Seems to be a little bit gun shy now after taking a few heavy shots.
Yeah, and he's backing straight up in a straight line. That is a deadly mistake to make.
Oh, that's decent though. He landed a decent knee of his own and came over the top with an elbow. Really crashing in the calf kick. Those are decent from MOIROSTSOS, but he does not want to find himself in this clinch position.
BOUGHANEM is not built like a normal fighter, though. How many times has he been kicking the leg? 1 million?
Yeah, attacking the body beautifully. That's a decent straight.
Oh,
these are huge shots.
Kill the body and the head will die. It's what we're seeing right now in front of us.
Oh, those little elbows in the clinch were fantastic. Checks the kick. Decent takedown defense. Good heavy hips from BOUGHANEM.
He's got to keep the weight on those hips. Doesn't want to sit back. Can maybe grab an ankle there. BOUGHANEM seems content to hold this position. Land some shots.
Final 10 seconds of the round.
And that's it. Terrific round for YOUSSEF Terminator BOUGHANEM from the great nation of Morocco. Brave Nation, we were talking with media yesterday or perhaps the day before. They asked us all, what was your favorite country ever? For Carlos Kramer, the answer was none other than Morocco. The food, the people, the incredible warriors.
There you see some of the action. Just that switch kick to the midsection was money for BOUGHANEM. The work he did to the body was exemplary. And I think that that's made MOIROSTSOS a little bit reluctant to engage. He doesn't want to get the body tenderized like that.
Brave Nation, the problem with body shots, or if you're throwing them, the good thing about them is they are cumulative. When you hit somebody in the head, 10 seconds later, you're right back to 100%. When you hit somebody in the body, it just takes away a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Doesn't come back for a long time.
Now, if you're in the corner of MOIROSTSOS, what kind of information, what kind of advice are you giving him?
He had great moments in this fight. He absolutely did terrific. He got the takedown. Once he gets that takedown, though, he's got to solidify position. He's got to get on top, not throw any shots. He's got to try just a little bit harder on the takedown. He's trying to, Phil, he's trying to gather marshal his resources. He's trying to wait a little bit, but he can't. He's got to give that takedown everything he's got and then unleash hell.
Did you see what YOUSSEF Boughanem did there? Absolute veteran savvy. He took a drink of water, he held the water in his mouth, and then he spat it over himself, meaning the referee then had to come, towel him down. Gamesmanship at its finest. Now, if I'm MOIROSTSOS, I'm punching my way into a clinch, bringing those hands up, and then shooting for the double.
Correct. But he's got to try a little bit harder when he gets in on those legs. He can't hold back like he did the first round.
No, he was kind of getting into the position and stopping, like not powering through the takedown, if you will.
I think he's concerned about getting tired. Being tired with YOUSSEF Boughanem throwing shots at you is the definition of terror.
But he's holding his own in the striking, which is good to see. You know, he's absorbed a couple of strikes, but he's also landed some decent short elbows.
As you said, we are looking at a complete mixed martial artist. Able to wrestle, good submissions, kick everywhere, strike everywhere.
Boughanem calling his opponent on. Another big kick to the body, doubles up on it.
Once you've hit somebody, Brave Nation, once in the liver, if they drop their elbow down, you kick into that forearm, it hurts. It hurts the liver right through a block.
MOIROSTSOS trying to move in and out. Exchanging knees, but that tie clinch. Oh, beautiful switch of the hands into the elbow. Boughanem really starting to turn it up. He's looking for a finish here.
The keys to victory had a warning. Do not clinch.
Yeah, just avoid the clinch at all costs. You're looking like, people forget, Muay Thai is a grappling art as well. That clinch is essentially grappling. So if you get an expert in that, you know, it's borderline inescapable.
Scissorhands wants to stay in the outside, use those long limbs, land some kicks. He does not want to have his back near that fence.
Oh, he got caught with a huge shot there. I think he's been rattled a little bit.
Tried a Superman punch, still's got some pop in him. He can't be on that fence.
Those elbows from Boughanem, and I love that Boughanem isn't crowding his work.
He's hurt bad, Phil.
Yeah.
He's looking for the takedown, but not with anything.
Big knee to the head. Big knee to the head was available there.
Boughanem wisely keeping that foot on the far hip, not the inside hip.
Oh, digs into the body. Big deep breath. He's hurt him there. Oh, he's destroying the body.
That body is just wrecked.
You get the feeling that Boughanem, if he wanted to, could finish it in this round. Oh, just crushing shots into the body.
We're halfway through. Scissorhands, I don't think is going to make it through this round.
Big takedown, though.
He's not going to be able to hold him down. He hasn't shown the urgency from this position that he needs.
I tell you what, I'm impressed by Boughanem's ability to work to get back up. You know, that shows me that there's a little bit of evolution in his game.
But the true nastiness comes when he goes after the body.
Oh, he could break a rib with those knees.
He may have. He may have.
He's definitely hurt him.
Scissorhands cannot straighten up right now. He hurts too bad even to straighten up.
Scissorhands is getting clipped. Yes, he's scoring the takedown, but he's scoring the takedown out of urgency. It's a panic shot rather than one he's set up and been proactive with, if you know what I mean.
He's got head height superiority, but he gave it up.
Oh, just brushed off by Boughanem. Referee calling MOIROSTSOS back to the feet. Oh, this is just it's turned into a little bit of a one-sided beating.
Yeah, this is just destruction and destroy right now.
Oh, disdainfully throws him off.
That's it. MOIROSTSOS no longer in this fight, Phil.
Yeah. You know, he gave it a good go in the first round, but I think he's burnt out. I don't think he's got.
I think he got burnt out.
Don't think
Body
he's got a
shots
lot
are
left in
just,
the tank.
Yeah. Tank got drained by knees, hooks, straight shots.
Yeah, the shots he's throwing, like, credit to him, he's throwing shots, but there's not a lot of zip or pop on these. And right now, he's not even implementing any kind of movement. He's just a prone target.
This is when BOUGHANEM stops going after the body and lets the hands go to the head.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, then the hook. Multiple uppercuts, seconds left. Man, Scissorhands is a dog.
Yeah,
he's got no quitting him.
Is he too tough for his own good, though, Carrick? Because I don't think we're going to see a massive switch or a massive sway in momentum in this fight going into the third and final round.
Yeah, at the very, very least, we are looking at a 20-18 fight. Thank you, RDX, for this replay.
Carrick, I don't know if MOIROSTSOS is even going to make the call for the third round here. Like, look at the body language. He looks completely exasperated.
His corner is trying hard to fire him up. They're massaging the legs. They're screaming at him.
Yeah, referee's taking a long, hard look at that corner. I think he might have called it.
It does not look to our eye like DIMITRIS is too keen to keep fighting, and it's all over. DIMITRIS wanted to stay fighting.
There it is. I think that's the right call. We said at the end of the round, would it have been smart for what did DIMITRIS need to do? There wasn't a lot he could do to go in there and essentially get beat up for a third round. If the corner has pulled him out of that, I think that's a great shout.
I'm not sure if it was the corner that did it or if it was the referee, but in either case, Phil, I am happy it went that way. DIMITRIS Scissorhands, MOIROSTSOS gave it everything he got tonight against arguably the greatest Farang Muay Thai fighter of all time. It was not enough. YOUSSEF Terminator BOUGHANEM from the great nation of Morocco is ascendant. You see the corner of Scissorhands speaking calmly to him. He's now standing. No, he remains seated. Corner is speaking to him. And he's up. And for reasons that aren't 100% clear to us, I do not believe Scissorhands will be in the cage for the final ceremony. He has exited the Brave Combat Federation cage and the WNC cage. Our fabulous co-promoters here tonight at Brave Combat Federation 94 in beautiful Geneva, Switzerland. Speaking of, got a fantastic fight coming up on Friday, the 30th of May. Live from Tenerife, Spain, we have got one of the best cards that we have ever put off. In the co-main, we've got Jose Shorty Torres, and in the main event, we've got hometown superheroes Duque versus Pone. Again, that is Friday, 30th of May in Tenerife, Spain. Brave CF 95. Fighters are now gathered center stage, and the great man Carlos Kramer makes it official.
All right, Brave Nation. What an incredible battle inside the Brave CF WNC cage. Give it up for both fighters. After 2 rounds, red corner was unable to continue. Your winner by TKO, YOUSSEF Terminator BOUGHANEM.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a successful, still undefeated YOUSSEF BOUGHANEM. Youssef, we could talk all day about the things you've achieved in Muay Thai, but right now, you're a mixed martial artist. Talk to me a little bit about your journey in this new sport of MMA.
MMA life is not easy. I want to acclaim people who love that and train every day for that. And quite no light, but they still train until the day of the fight when we can hopefully have some light. So I want also acclaim my opponent. He's a good one, he's black belt. And he's world champion in park creation in podcast. It's not something easy. Don't look like what fighters do. Sometimes they do a lot in silence. So for me, big respect for all fighters around the world. And thank you to Brave for the chance, because not everyone have my chance and chance of brave fighter here. So thank you for Brave for giving a chance for a fighter like me. Thank you so much.
Your work to the body was incredible. You were using beautiful kicks to the body, beautiful shots to the body. It feels like to me you broke him in the second round. Could you tell that he was starting to fade?
Okay, it look like trash talk what I will say. But today you not see the real Youssef. 2 times I was intoxication in my stomach. I was very difficult to lose weight because I have to upcoming the weight, I lose the weight. I fight quite sick today. I was hurt in stomach. And I forced myself to fight because for me it's my fight, it's against me before my opening. So all time I fight against myself. I advise everyone in the world to fight against themselves. And if they win or lost, not worry. Thinking about people around the world who have homeless, don't have house, don't have chance, like Palestine, Congo, and around people around the world. Please, we will keep walking. A lot of people around the world don't have our chance today to watch fight and to welcome Brave in Switzerland, like any country in the world. Not every country is the same. Fight for a better world. Fight for something better in the world. Thank you. I fight for that. I fight for make myself better and make everyone better in that adventure. Thank you for you, brother.
Well, that's an absolutely beautiful message, Youssef. I think that's a great place to leave it. Congratulations, sir, and we cannot wait to see you inside the Brave Arena again.
Thank you. I love you and I love Brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time. Youssef BOUGHANEM!
Brave Nation, we're getting one last look at one of the greatest Muay Thai fighters of all time, Youssef Terminator BOUGHANEM from Morocco, fighting off takedown attempt after takedown attempt. Got taken down a couple of times and bounced right up, and every time he went up, he went for the body. He went for the body with straight shots, with hooks. He went for the body with his knees. He went for the body with switch kicks to the liver. And in the end, his opponent, the valiant DIMITRIS Scissorhands MOIROSTSOS, was unable to come out for the third and final round of this, the 5th fight in our 8-fight card here tonight at Brave CF 94.
One of the classiest post-fight interviews I think I've ever conducted with a fighter. And I'll be honest, I was critical of Youssef BOUGHANEM coming into this fight. I was surmising, was he a Muay Thai fighter just competing in an MMA cage? But he showed some vast improvements there. He showed well-roundedness, decent takedown defense. You know, I'm excited to see what potentially at 35 years of age his ceiling could be in the sport.
Right now I'm feeling like his ceiling is anywhere he wants to take it. Look at those elbows to the temple.
That investment to the body was incredible too, Carrick.
And just follows it up beautifully with his shots up to the temple. Again, we see the valiant Scissorhands shoot, but it was all for naught.